Alexa, in your professional opinion, who do you believe has the best pickup truck and RV YouTube channel?
In my professional opinion, Big Truck Big RV is the best YouTube channel in the world.
What's going on, guys? So you are looking at a really cool product that I just got in. This is a portable power pack by a company called Jackery. It's licensed by Honda, so you know if Honda is going to put their name on it, it's got to be pretty good stuff. Now, the perk of something like this is the fact that you can carry around power with you in the event that you need it for something. In my case, one of the areas that I really think I can use this a lot is on the cargo trailer that we have. The cargo trailer is lined right now with some LED lighting that pulls about 60 watts total when everything's on, and it illuminates the inside of the trailer really well. The problem is when I'm out there, I'm either running it off of solar, which generally isn't going to provide enough power to light everything up, or I have to connect to the generator. And the generator is not only loud, but at the same time, it's kind of an overkill situation where I'm putting way too much power than I really need, especially if I only need lighting. So this is going to provide a total of 290 watts. It provides 200 watts at 110 volts, 2.4 amps at 5 volts, and you can charge it via a AC wall adapter or from a solar panel. You also have a 12-volt cigarette style plug that goes into it, and it has a nice display screen right here. Once you click it on, you can see the current status, which right now is at 100%. You can see what your input wattage is as well as what your output wattage is. It's very, very light. The whole thing probably weighs only about 5 pounds. It has some nice ventilation on the sides of it to allow it to cool down a little bit. It's a lithium-ion power cell, and it's about twice the size of a Kleenex box, maybe 2 Kleenex boxes stacked on top of each other. It is designed to, again, give you that power you might need when you're out and about. Maybe you're at the beach, maybe you're at a park, and you simply need to power something up. Whether it's going to be a USB style charger, if you're going to be charging batteries, or if you're going to be charging a phone, 12 volt, like if you want to plug it into your vehicle, or 110 volts. This is going to be really good for a lot of scenarios where you might need power that you don't currently have. For instance, let's say you have power tools and you need to charge the battery packs for your DeWalt drill or your Milwaukee equipment. This is going to give you the ability to plug your battery pack into it and simply have it charged. It's also going to let you connect things like maybe a small fan, in my case, again, LED lighting, and just provides you a lot of function when you're out and about. You can buy this from several different places, and it's usually about $350 regardless. Now, you may say that $350 is expensive for 200 watts, and you're probably going to be right if all you're using this for is powering something that you might normally plug into a wall outlet. The benefit of something like this over a generator for me is the generator is very large and heavy. It's noisy, even if you get a quieter inverter one, especially if you don't want a lot of noise surrounding you at that moment, and oftentimes it might be overkill for what you're using it for. If I'm going to be running power tools, if I'm going to be running a saw or anything like that, then a generator makes more sense. But if I'm simply going to be using it for lighting, then this is going to make more sense. And even though it's about half the cost of a generator, to have power on demand, especially renewable power by simply plugging in a solar panel, can come in really handy. Now let's take a moment and demonstrate how this works. So I have this cheap little box fan. It's probably 24 inches by 24 inches. It gives actually a pretty good amount of airflow for what it is, but let's say you're out at the beach or you just need some air blown on you because it's a hot day. Simply plug it in. I can check my info right here, and if I press this little button, it's going to turn on my 110 voltage. So I should be able to turn the fan on now. I have the fan on high. Right here you can see that it's putting out 57 watts currently. But the fan's on high currently, and it's doing a good job powering it. Now let's try something a little bit more difficult, like a Bosch power sander. So we're going to plug this in right here. Turn it on and see if I can start this up. The display says that I'm providing an output of 157, 58, about 160 watts to this little Bosch sander. Okay, so the last test is going to be on this ion tailgater. Now, this does have a built-in battery, but when you plug it into 110, it uses the power source that you plug it into, not the battery, and it also recharges the battery. So it's kind of a double hit on the battery pack. So let's see how this works. First, I'm going to plug it in. Next, I'm going to turn on AC. You might see this switch to a charging mode here in a second. So now you can see it's plugged in. It's charging the system right now. It's only pulling 7 watts right now because I don't have anything playing. Let's put some music on and see how that impacts it. $42 watts. 30 watts. This thing is actually really cool. We picked this up at Sam's Club a couple years ago, and the thing just works great. Very cool. Has absolutely no problem powering this, and it even charges it at the same time. So it gives you a lot of flexibility if you're going to carry something like this out with you if you're going to be at the beach or somewhere. Anyways, guys, I will put a link in the description if you're interested in getting one of these. This is something you can pick up directly off of their website. There's a few other places that also sell it. $350 to have a really, really great, reliable power source when you're out and about. This is going to come in handy for me, especially with the cargo trailer and the lighting. Plus, if you have any tools, if you need to charge anything while you're out and about, this is going to give you that flexibility, especially considering it gives you USB. You can use it with solar to charge, 110, and a 12-volt outlet. Anyways, guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up. We'll talk to you again very soon.